Hello Pisces, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for May 2018, and this reading is all about money, career, finances, business, anything concerned any sort of tangible things. This reading is for the Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon and Pisces Rising sign, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, watch your moon sign or your rising sign. For private readings, please contact me. All the information is underneath this video in description box. And while I'm shuffling quickly, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes, all your shares and all your comments. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have for you, dear Pisces. And this reading is for May 2018, and it's all about money, career, finances, business. And the first card for you is the Father of Cups. Just put my glasses on. Father of Cups is like a King of Cups in other decks. Here we have Six of Wands. Actually a very nice card. Followed by the Nine of Cups. And the Spirit's message for you is the Magician. We have Two of Pentacles. We have Nine of Swords. We have Daughter of Swords. Daughter of Swords is like a Page of Swords in other reading, followed by the Five of Pentacles. We have Seven of Wands, a card of Warrior. We have Seven of Pentacles as well, working hard. And the Hierophant. And the outcome is the Fool. Okay, so the way the spread works is this will be the beginning of the month. Let me move a little bit so you can see it better, the cards. Sorry, I've got a bit excited by pulling the cards. I haven't noticed on the camera that you can't see some of them. That's better. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, that will be the beginning of the month, middle and the end of the month going into June. But I always say that time is fluid, so see how it actually resonates with you and then how it applies to you personally. I see very nice beginning of the month for you, dear Pisces. We have a Father of Cups, which is could be you yourself. It's a King of Cups, and it talks all about water signs person who is Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Someone who is very emotional, very intuitive as well. Someone who is, you know, sometimes a bit overly emotional, to be honest, follows his emotion a bit too, sort of, too easily, but at the same time emotionally intelligent. He recognizes emotions in other people. So this person is significant for you, but I think it's more about you yourself, you know, at the beginning of the month of May, which is now. You sort of, you know, your energy will be very prominent. It's also all about some sort of victory, and I see Nine of Cups also, which will bring you like wish fulfillment. There's something at the beginning of May will bring you a lot of satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, where you will be very happy. It's like a wish fulfillment card where Nine of Cups, every single cup is full of positivity, positive energy, positive emotions. It's kind of celebration as well, and there is a reason to celebrate, because in between we have sandwiched Six of Wands. A Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's you see, like this butterfly, she just sort of transformed from the little moth and transferred into the butterfly. Six of Wands is also, it's card of on other decks depicted as the man sitting, as a knight sitting on a horse, and he comes into the town as a with a victory. He's victorious. And over here as well, there's some sort of victory, some sort of achievement. An achievement, not just a simple one, as achievement for which you will be recognized by your peers, by your people in your environment, friends, family, colleagues, I don't know, maybe your bosses. People will be sort of pointing out at you, talking about you, talking with admiration actually, talking about your achievements, talking about your success, and it will bring you a lot of happiness. That's what it is. And you will be at the beginning of the month very like a magician. That's a spiritual card to you. It's a spirit's message that you are like a magician. I see some troubles in the middle of the month, and what I would try to say, that's what the spirit I think is trying to say to you, that you're like this magician. You can do whatever you want. Magician depicted normally as the person who's got all four elements of tarot cards. He's got under his hand a sword, a pentacles, a cup, and a wand, and each of them represent different elements. Swords is all about mental activity, our thought process. Pentacles is everything which is tangible, money, finances, career, properties. Cups is all about emotions, being emotionally intelligent, and wands is all about creativity, being entrepreneurial, that sort of things. And also has a sign of infinity, that it's never ending process. And what it card tells you that you can do whatever you want. I see, we'll talk about it a little bit later, that there will be some sort of nine of swords is talking about sleepless nights, depression. So what's the card is telling to you, passing the message at the beginning of the month, whatever is in front of you, you can overcome any troubles, any problems, because you are like this magician. You have got all these tools in order to be successful, in order to overstand any problems, any troubles in your life, obstacles, anything, and you can manifest whatever you want in May. And in the middle of the month, I already mentioned, we have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is the juggling money, juggling finances, juggling maybe two businesses, juggling job and home, juggling. There's too much happening, and if it's finances, then you're probably taking money from one card, paying another card with this money, and then doing the same. So trying to balance your books, trying to achieve that sort of you're doing it really well. What it says, it doesn't say that, but what worries me at the end of this raw, in your spiritual message, there's a Five of Pentacles, which talks about losses. Fives is always about losses or battles with life, but in your case, in this it's spiritual message that when you juggle those messages, those finances, be careful, because losses are possible. That's what the Five of Pentacles are talking about. Look, it's depicted as a rose which loses its petals, and possible losses, but remember that no losses are nice, and they might be troubling, but it's only five, so not everything is lost. It's five as minor arcana, so it's not very significant number. It's not significant. It's not a tower you've got in your reading or something not pleasant, but not everything is lost over there with this. And I see that all this process of juggling will cause you a lot of stress and anxiety and worries, sleepless nights. There will be some correspondence, a sharp correspondence goes, maybe someone owes you money and you're trying to retrieve, you're trying to get that money, and you're sending backwards and forwards those sharp messages demanding the money. Or it could be you owe money to someone, and people are sending you messages demanding demanding money from you, and you're trying to sort of balance the books. And I see there will be, as I said, the spirits is advise you that losses probably will be possible in the middle of the May, but remember that it's not a great number. And also what five talks, five of Pentacles sometimes talks, that there's always help available. So ask people who are around you, ask for help, even like emotional help sometimes, emotional support sometimes is good to get through the troubled times and get out of it. And I see you will get out of it, because you will be like this warrior. You will be standing. I think it will be like people will be demanding money from you, because here Seven of Wands at the end of the month is the card of warrior. You standing strong and protecting what is yours. Maybe you're protecting your business, someone trying to take your business away. Maybe you're partner with whom you split up, and now he tried to take money from you, and you will be standing. You see, like this candle is burning. You will be like this candle standing strong there, burning, and you will be trying to protect everything which is yours, and rightly so. And you will be doing it really well, because normally the warrior is standing on a slightly raised position where he's, look, even here you're much higher than your enemies who are trying to sort of reach out to you, try to sort of get you, but they can't get you, first of all because you're burning, you're fire, they can't touch you, and also because you're in a more advantaged position than them, and they can't they can't reach you over there. The seven of we got two sevens. Sevens is the period of sort of transitional period, and I see there will be, like, after this, there will be some sort of sleepless nights and everything in the middle of the month, but end of the month will be transitional period for you. With all this, people trying sort of attack you, but without no sort of success. Seven of Pentacles is talking about decision time. It's very positive card, because it's also a time of collecting the yield. It's sometimes the analogy would be like you planting the seeds, watering the plant started growing and bringing the fruits, and now it's a time for you to gather those fruits and deciding what to do next. So I have got those seven pentacles. I sort of collected, I've gathered my that profit. So what do I do next? Do I go the same way and start planting those seeds again, watering the plant and looking after it, and again receive the same amount, receive those seven pentacles? Or shall I just do something different? Maybe I should invest 2 here, 1 there, 3 there, maybe splitting your finances, or maybe, I don't know, it's a lot of decision. What do I do? Sometimes it might not be very good decision, but you might not get the same amount of in profit as this seven pentacles, but you might actually achieve something different. You will get something different. You might get the experience. You might learn something which will be useful for you. You might actually meet in this way, doing something different people, future business partners, future sort of I don't know, someone useful for you in the future. So it's very sort of very pleasant. It's like a work in progress period when you're deciding, not deciding about something negative, but actually trying to enhance your career, enhance your finances, enhance your work life. And the Hierophant, what is the Hierophant tells you? Learn from the wise teachers. It's all about teaching card, learning card. And remember, I've mentioned here before that if you may be deciding to go a different way than you're already doing business, maybe try to use a different management company, maybe to direct your business in the different areas. And what this card is telling you, learn from the wise teachers. If you like meeting other people, maybe someone who's got better knowledge than you, try to learn from them everything, because it will be very useful for you. It's also a card about maybe learn from your bosses, from someone who is senior in company. If you're working for someone, learn from them, learn from people, from your co-workers who are more experienced or had a previous experience from different companies, and they brought this experience into your workplace. It's all about learning. It will be very, very useful for you by the end of the month. And what advice is Spirit gives you by the end of May, dear Pisces, is that be like this fool. What the fool is card about is someone who is courageous, someone who is brave enough actually to start a new chapter in his life, someone who is not taking too much from his previous life, not too much possessions, not too much emotional baggage. He decided to start a new chapter with as less baggage, previous baggage. I'm not talking about knowledge as a baggage, but baggage in a way of negative thinking, possessions which we don't need sometimes, but being very courageous to start this new chapter to begin from the absolutely, maybe that's what the spirit advise you. Maybe if you try thinking about opening a new business, starting a new career path, maybe apply for a new job, it's actually a very good sign for you that you need to go and do that. It's a time for you to start from this clear page and be brave enough to throw yourself into this into this new position. Very nice. Let's see what's additional spiritual messages. I know it's finances, very sort of tangible and everything else. It's all very materialistic, but it's always nice to have that, spiritual messages which can encourage us on our pathway, and see what's how spirits are supporting us on the way, even on our career way. Freya, let me put my glasses on. Phases and cycles. There is beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. It's very much in the same theme as this Fool card, that there is a beginning after every ending. So if you decided to end one cycle in your life, and after every ending there is a new beginning, new cycle. Maybe you decided to start completely different, new career, and that's where that's where you're learning. Maybe you're going back to university or doing some sort of business development courses, or some sort of different development, some sort of learning. That's what it is talking about. And illusions are revealed and released. So yeah, it releases. And sometimes, it's nice to release our dreams, because if we can't, the life is short, and if we can't fulfill our dreams, sometimes it's sort of manifest itself in stress, in anxiety, and being not satisfied with your life position. What else we have? Mother Mary, love and peace. Very nice. Let go the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So if there is, remember we're talking about this warrior card, when you're protecting yourself. If it's possible to keep peace, then if there's all those messages, sharp messages, either you sending on or these people sending to you, maybe there is sort of a possibility for you to to solve this issue, solve this problem in a more peaceful way. Love and peace, and let go of the need to be right. If it's you who is demanding, maybe just sort of let go of the need to be right, and try to solve the situation as peaceful as possible. That's all I have for you, dear Pisces, for the end of May. For the month of May. And if you would like to have a private reading with me, please contact me. You can also find me on Instango, which is a mobile phone application. You can quickly ask me a question and I'll come back really quickly. Otherwise, I'll see you next month. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.